Good morning, Twain. It's time for Boom! TwainTV. I'm Buttery Smooth.
And I'm Athena. Today is Friday, April 29th, 2016. Here's the latest from the studio.
Congratulations to our staff for winning the student versus staff soccer game yesterday.
The students played an amazing game. The final score was 5-3.
Congratulations to all those who played. And also, the students were 4-0 going down in the fourth quarter, but they never gave up and scored twice to cut the lead in half.
However, Mr. Fitzgerald completed his hat trick towards the end of the frame to seal the victory for the staff.
A big thanks to the players, the crowd, and all the staff who helped out during the cold and rainy game. Also, big shout out to Mr. Amato for all his work planning the game. Last week, Edison High School put on its production of Once on This Island. Our own Kayla was there and gives us this review.
This past weekend, Thomas Edison High School performed Once on This Island, and it was a wonderful show, better than when I saw it at a community theater. Not only was the singing amazing, but the acting was phenomenal. The different accents were on point with the story and the characters, and the costumes were great. The sound effects were near professional. The story was so real and interactive, I felt like I was in it myself. Once on This Island is the story about two different worlds. A little girl named Timoon, who was orphaned in a storm, was taken by two villagers once the storm was settled, and grows up to be a beautiful young lady. She falls in love with a man named Daniel from a different world. It is forbidden, but Daniel returns her feelings when she saves him from a car wreck in a storm. Unfortunately, his parents planned his marriage when he was born. Timoon is devastated and wears herself out with grief. Eventually, the god of death carries her away, and she is reborn as a tree, sheltering Daniel and her family. This is a beautiful love story that was performed very well. I would definitely recommend watching more Edison productions.
Have you ordered your yearbooks yet? Well, here's a sneak peek at to what it will look like. Just bring your $35 to Mr. Keston or Masoto as soon as you can, or order online at yearbookordercenter.com. All one word. Search for Twain or use the code 8606. And now it's time for the birthdays.
Happy birthday to Stanhope, Mateo, and Bianca.
We hope you have an amazing day.
And happy early birthday to Justin, Cherish, April, Emma, Karen, Jacob, Jackson, and Uma.
And now it's time for the lunch menu.
Hamburger on bun, cheeseburger on bun, baked fish fillet on bun.
Choice of 2 vegetables, baked seasoned potato wedges or fresh baby carrots. Choice of 1 fruit, chilled peach slices or frozen whole fruit juice cup.
Miranda is back with weekly world news.
Let's see what's doing outside of Twain.
Hello, it's Miranda with WWN. In local news, an unidentified man tossed items over the White House fence Wednesday morning. According to a Secret Service spokesman, the man threw personal belongings over the fence at around 10:30 and was immediately taken into custody. Additional information has not been released as of now. In national news, the U.S. House of Representatives passed a bill Tuesday called the National Bison Legacy Act. The bill, if passed by the Senate, will make the bison America's national mammal. It was proposed to raise the profile of the species for the American public, according to Director of the Bison Conservation Program, Keith Ahn, of the Wildlife Conservation Society. The act is symbolic and will not affect government policy or actions. Besides naming the American bison as the United States official mammal, the bill will also name the first Saturday of November National Bison Day, giving conservationists a chance to celebrate the animal. On to international news. A candidate with a surprising story was elected to office in the town of Ladinovac, Serbia. 24-year-old student Luka Maksimovic ran for office as a joke, riding a white horse flanked by bodyguards and wearing a white suit while promising to create jobs for townsfolk. Maksimovic wanted to satirize his idea of the typical Serbian politician: sleazy, dishonest, and always making promises without fulfilling them. Maksimovic and his friends wanted to get a few laughs out of the election, but it never occurred to them that they'd actually win. The group feels it reflects on the disillusionment of citizens about town politics. It seems some would rather vote for amateurs than for one of the corrupted politicians that are all too frequently elected. Maksimovic has said that although he was not expecting to be elected, he will take his new position seriously. Well, that's all I have this week. I'm Miranda, and this is WWN. Stay connected, Twain.
As a reminder to the new 7th graders, News Crew training continues this Monday during first block in the library. All those that came out to our interest meeting are welcome to return.
Anyone that couldn't make it can still come this Monday and be part of the crew. See Mr. Schechter for more details.
That's all we have for you today from the studio. I'm Buttery Smooth.
And I'm Athena. Stay tuned for the Administrator's Corner after these messages.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook at TwainTV.
And if you missed any part of TwainTV or want to see it again, check out our YouTube page, youtube.com/TwainMSNews.
Have a Fantasia Friday, Twain.
Good morning, Twain staff and students. Happy Friday to everyone. I hope everyone had fun that attended yesterday's soccer game. I know the staff certainly did. We're probably a little more sore than the students are today, but we all had a good time. More importantly about yesterday, we distributed report cards, so I hope you're able to bring those home, have some good conversations with someone at home, an adult member of your house, and you use it as momentum as you start the fourth quarter. Let's finish up strong, Twain. So again, enjoy your Friday. All buses were here except for the exception of bus 23, which was a little late, but enjoy your Friday. Have a nice weekend.